The sun rises, casting its warm rays on the iconic sail of the Sydney Opera House. Located in the heart of bustling Sydney, this architectural gem is more than just a collection of concrete, steel, and glass. It is a living and awe-inspiring testament to the extraordinary journey from a daring dream to becoming a world-famous landmark. Jørn Utzon, a visionary architect from Denmark, took a bold step in designing something the world had never seen. Amid rising costs and a wave of skepticism, the Opera House emerged, reflecting a relentless spirit that refused to bow to challenges. But the magic doesn't end at the majestic sails or the innovative design. Step inside and you'll be immersed in a world where every corner is filled with stories of iconic performances and hushed reveries from the millions of people who have walked its halls. It's not just a building, this is the narrative of art and culture that is developing all the time. Chapter 1. The Dream. In the heart of bustling Sydney, Australia's most iconic city, lies the architectural wonder, the Sydney Opera House. But every masterpiece starts with a dream, and this one is no different. It was a dream so bold that it took a combination of unyielding spirit, artistic vision, and innovative techniques to make it a reality. Jørn Utzon, a relatively unknown Danish architect at the time, was the man behind the miracle. In 1956, among 233 competitors from 32 countries, Utzon's design was selected in an international competition. It wasn't just a win, it was the beginning of a journey to build things that could not be built. Today, the Opera House is not only famous for its iconic sail-like design, but there is a symphony of innovation and creativity beneath its shell. The design was ahead of its time, a mix of modernist and ancient influences, taking inspiration from Mayan temples and modern theater. Imagine a world without computers and advanced software. That was the era when Utzon and his team began this ambitious project. Every curve, every line is intricately planned and executed with mathematical precision. They don't just build a structure, they are carving a masterpiece. But the dream was not without nightmares. Funding is always an obstacle. The initial budget of $7 million ballooned to $102 million upon completion. However, every penny spent is reflected in the wonders of art and engineering that exist today. If walls could talk, the Sydney Opera House would sing stories of innovation. The building's sail is a series of shell-like structures, or more technically, a masterpiece made from a sphere. Utzon was inspired by the simple act of peeling an orange. Who would have thought that this would lead to the creation of one of the most iconic buildings in the world? However, despite its architectural wonders and innovation, Utzon never saw the project completed. Design changes and budget constraints led to his resignation in 1966, 7 years before the Opera House opened. It's a moving piece of narrative, a creator separated from his creation. Nevertheless, the Sydney Opera House stands not only as a testament to Utzon's genius, but also as a symbol of unyielding aspiration. This is a narrative not just about architecture, but also about the human spirit, art, politics, and the tumultuous but triumphant journey of realizing a dream. Each year, more than 8 million visitors are drawn to this iconic structure, not only for its architectural brilliance, but also for the stories woven into its veins of concrete and towering sails. As the golden hues of the sun begin to grace the sail, one can't help but be amazed by the journey from bold dream to global icon. Chapter 2. Challenges and Triumphs. As the initial euphoria of winning an international design competition faded, Jørn Utzon and his team quickly faced major challenges ahead. They are tasked with bringing to life a conceptual masterpiece, a journey marred by trials but ultimately triumphant. Making dreams come true is not an easy thing. The complex and unprecedented design of the Sydney Opera House posed a complex problem. How do you make a sail out of concrete, a hard material, but still provide the softness and grace of fabric blowing in the wind? The answer lies in innovation. The spherical solution that Utzon introduced was truly genius. This allows the creation of iconic shells using segments of a sphere, offering structural integrity and graceful curvature. It was an engineering breakthrough. Mathematical fluency meets aesthetics. But along with innovation, costs also increase. The budget was a constant specter hanging over this project, and initial estimates proved woefully inadequate. Political turmoil and public skepticism have not made the journey any easier. The dream was teetering on the verge of becoming an expensive fantasy. However, amidst the din of challenges, the structure rises, defiant and majestic. More than 10,000 construction workers poured their skills and sweat into this project. A symphony of hammers and cranes, human ingenuity fused with raw materials, organizes a silent rebellion against the opposition. The sail alone is a narrative of overcoming adversity. More than 1 million tiles imported from Sweden decorate the shell roof. Each tile is a silent witness to turmoil and triumph, reflecting the changing moods of the sky, echoing the smoothness of the music that fills its halls. The year 1973 marked the culmination of this symphony of challenges and triumphs. The Opera House, gleaming in the golden Australian sun, its sails unfurled, stands as a testament to human ingenuity. It's not just a building, it is a story, a narrative about the human spirit overcoming adversity. In the eloquent words of architect Jorn Utzon, "If you make a building for the performing arts that is a great building, then it can survive without the performing arts." This is not just the completion of a structure, it is the realization of a dream that goes beyond concrete and steel. As you stand in front of the Sydney Opera House, remember the tumultuous journey embedded in every curve, every tile. It's not just an architectural marvel, it is a story of an unyielding spirit, a story of challenges faced and triumphs celebrated, echoing the harmonious tones of the performance it is based on. Chapter 3: A Global Icon. As the sails of the Sydney Opera House touched the sky and the architectural and engineering marvel stood flawlessly, the world began to take notice. The journey from a tempestuous construction to a beacon of cultural and architectural splendor is a story etched in every corner of this iconic building. Stepping through the doors of the Opera House, one is enveloped in a world where every corner breathes art and culture. Since its inauguration, the building has hosted more than 15,000 performances, attracting more than 45 million spectators. It's not just a place, it is an experience, a rhapsody of art that transcends boundaries and unites the world in awe. This icon is not unique to Australia, it belongs to the world. The Opera House holds the honorable distinction of being a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a title it earned in 2007. The Opera House shares this honor with landmarks such as the Great Wall of China and the Pyramids of Egypt. This reflects its architectural ingenuity and cultural significance. Beyond the grandeur of the performances and architectural grandeur lies the heart of the Opera House, its residents. Artists, performers, patrons, and visitors, every soul adds a note to this melodious journey. Performances like Pavarotti's have graced its halls, but every performance, big or small, adds to the narrative. However, what makes the Opera House a global icon is not just the splendor of its performances or the splendor of its design. It's a moment of quiet awe, the gasps of first-time visitors, the quiet reflection of regulars, and the roaring joy of performers. Every emotion and every reaction is a testament to its global appeal. In the echoing halls and silent corridors, one can hear the whispers of history, art, culture, and humanity. From hosting Indigenous performances that tell the untold stories of Australia's Indigenous people to international stars gracing its stages, the Opera House is a harmonious blend of old and new. The house has evolved over the decades. It's more than just a place, it is a living entity, adapting and evolving. Its cultural impact can be measured not only by the applause that fills the hall, but also in the profound post-performance silence, a serene reflection of the world touched by art. This is not just a building, it is a storyteller, a custodian of artistic expression, a platform where every note, every stroke, and every performance weaves the fabric of a legacy that transcends its concrete and tiles, reverberating across oceans to touch hearts globally. As you stand beneath its towering displays, remember that you are not just witnessing an architectural masterpiece, you are part of a living narrative, a silent contributor to a legacy as enduring as the applause that fills its halls and as fleeting as the moments of silent awe it inspires. Chapter 4: The Legacy. As the sun casts its golden hues on the iconic sails of the Sydney Opera House, the heritage of this majestic building comes to life. This building is not only made of concrete, steel, and tile, but also made of stories, art, and an unyielding spirit of innovation. A legacy not only preserved within its walls, but echoed in every performance, every applause, and every moment of silence that inspires awe. These iconic works have stood the test of time, not only as testaments to architectural and engineering genius, but as living entities that bring art, culture, and human ingenuity to life. Over 4 decades of its existence, but with every sunrise, it begins a new journey, a new narrative, and a testament to its enduring legacy. Conservation is a silent symphony playing behind the scenes. Every tile, every arch, every corner is treated with reverence, an homage to Utsen's vision. It is a combination of preserving historical integrity and adapting to technological developments and innovation. Environmental awareness brings the Opera House's heritage to life. Initiatives to reduce energy consumption, waste, and water use are not simply conservation measures, but are an evolving narrative of responsibility. It is not just a World Heritage Site, but a custodian of heritage related to the environment. However, the true legacy of the Sydney Opera House is its unwavering commitment to arts and culture. In a world where the tangible often trumps the subtle, the Opera House stands as a sanctuary where art in all its forms finds a home, a voice, and a stage. Technology and innovation are silent partners on this journey. The Renewal Project, which aims to transform internal spaces, improve acoustics, and enhance the visitor experience, is the narrative of an icon that evolves but remains true to its original vision. When one looks at the Opera House, it is not just its architectural wonder that captivates. It is an intangible aura of story, performance, innovation, and silent reverie. Every visitor, every artist, and every curator contributes a silent note to this timeless symphony. The Sydney Opera House not only carves out a distinct silhouette against the Sydney skyline, it reveals a narrative of a legacy as fluid as the water it sees and as timeless as the rock on which it stands. Each sunrise marks a new chapter, yet each sunset echoes the timeless notes of a legacy written in stone, yet is as ethereal as the melodies that fill its halls.